channel. Oh, I thought that was gonna rip it open. Welcome back to the channel. Rush week, as of the time this video is coming out, has just finished. Oh, that smell is strong. Spearmint. There's someone throwing crap in the dumpster very loudly. But I forget, how does this open? You like rip the top, right? Like that. Just like that. But yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit everywhere right now. I'm filming this on Sunday in the evening, so I've been relaxing all day. My brain has not been turned on. I was supposed to film this in the morning when I got up. I just didn't feel like it. Me and my fiance, we spent the day, I spent my tongue watching YouTube and playing games and stuff. So I also played some Oblivion and Metroid Prime. I did start that. I'm playing it on casual. I'm going to, whenever I do the gameplay on the channel, whenever I get around to doing a second gameplay, I'm going to do it on the normal difficulty. I'm pretty sure it's just casual and normal. If there is harder difficulty, I'm pretty sure I didn't see it, so we'll see. But more than likely, I'm gonna be doing gameplays on Wednesdays. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we're here to talk about the statistics. How did Rush Week perform for the channel? I have quite a bit of notes here. Quite a bit. Starting off with the Rush Week specific information. We have some miscellaneous topics. And then general channel statistics, like how it progressed. Watch hours, subscriber counts, viewer trends, and whatnot. We'll get to all that. But starting off with Rush Week. There's a plane, of course, as soon as I start. But, let's see, excluding this video. Everything will be excluding this video for obvious reasons. But 17 videos were released. 10 shorts, 25 community posts. So, pretty cool. My 2 most viewed videos uploaded 6 days ago was my gaming goals progress update. So I talked about how I've been progressing with my goals for the year. This is my second update for the year regarding those goals. And I got 230 views, for which for me is clearly a lot. And then uploaded 5 days ago, we got a box of bullets with 180 views, so you can see the jump there. 180 to 230. So, my least viewed, uploaded yesterday. I was at my Batman Arkham Asylum gameplay at 31 views, but it was uploaded yesterday, and with me, it's almost always a slow burn, but it is a low quality gameplay. I'm not defending it. I'm not saying that it deserves more views. I mean, I think it does, but I completely understand if it's just not what people are looking for. It was mostly for me, to be honest. I get to play games and put it up on the channel. It's a win-win. The next one, uploaded 7 days ago. This is probably the worst performing in a while. It's the tic-tac-toe video with the strawberry wafers. Only got 42 views, and that was over a week ago. So, you know, 31 views to 42 and 6-day difference. You know, either way. As of yesterday, we hit 95 videos on the channel. That again excludes shorts. So, in 5 videos, 4 videos from this one, we'll be doing 100 video special. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that anymore. I had some ideas, but I don't think it's going to pan out. So, if If you guys got any ideas, let me know down below what you guys would want to see for that, if anything at all. Regarding the 10 shorts, my most viewed, 8 days ago, I posted a clip of my cat yawning, Leo. It wasn't the first time we'd seen him. Oh, that one really blew up. 1.3 thousand views, which is a lot for me. A lot. Which I expected. He's so cute. So, just to give you something to see, I'm gonna mess around with this for a little bit. But yeah, I can't lie. I did try to recreate that magic with my other cat. Didn't do nearly as good. I didn't expect it to. I mean, honestly, I kind of clickbaited the cat one. I froze the picture where he's yawning, and I called it a fierce cat attack, but he was just yawning. So I'm a scumbag. I'm a scumbag, a criminal, a crime. But either way, uploaded 9 days ago. So the day before that, I did the video of sketch bobbing, which got 406 views, which is pretty cool. I made a joke on that one saying that it was 3 hours long because it was just that. Least viewed. I did. There's 2 60-second reviews. One from 10 days ago, which was Transformers Devastation. Got 74 views. That's not too bad for me as far as shorts go. And then I put 2 for here, but they both came out yesterday. 13 hours from when I was writing this. Not even 20 hours from now when I'm recording this. One was tapping on some movies, which got 44, and the one which was tapping, or not, sorry, it was a 60-second review for James Bond, Everything or Nothing, which is actually right there still. That one was more 90-second review, because I kind of went way over it. But I don't know why my phone keeps doing that. But yeah. Did I say that one got 30 views? I don't know if I had set that up. In total, I now have 20 shorts uploaded. And yeah, not too bad. As far as the community post, a lot of them, I'm going to talk about them more in a future video dedicated specifically to that topic or to something related. However, there are 2 I'm going to talk about now, but we'll get to that. So, I really use the post to notify video uploads and check in throughout the week, but I also used it to kind of have some fun with polls. I put up 8 polls throughout this time. I had the most fun here. One of them, trash. It was for a Dungeons and Dragons video that I did throughout Rush Weeks. The video did fine, but the post got 1 response, and it was from me on my personal account. I usually respond to my own polls, not to inflate anything. I tell you guys point blank when I respond to it, but just because I have an opinion, you know. No, it's still scummy. I don't really care, I guess. I like interacting with polls, but considering that was the only vote it got, that was a bit rough. So maybe I'll take that one down or just remove my vote and it'll drop to 0, but not that it matters. I did a post on multiplayer gaming. Oh my god, my nose. Give me a second, I'm gonna blow my nose. God. Hopefully I sound a little bit better, but probably not. Multiplayer gaming was that poll. Got 7 votes. I did a post talking about, or asking about your favorite system, favorite family of consoles, or at least your primary ones, so Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Nintendo. And that one got 18 votes, pretty good. I did another one, how long have you been watching ASMR? 14 votes. Which one was your favorite Star Wars, or which trilogy of Star Wars was your favorite? Got 21 votes. I did a post talking about the Switch 2, which got 10 votes. I'm so sorry about that vote. I'm gonna pause it. Oh yeah, I stepped away for a second. I think the last thing I said was the Switch 2 poll. Got 10 votes. All of those I'm going to be talking about in a future video, but these last two I'll be talking about briefly here. One of them a little bit longer, but this first one I was just pretty much basically talking about everyone's 2025. How's it been going for everyone? Got 11 votes. It really is my year. Got 18%. Going good so far. Got 36%. It's just another year. Got 27. And don't even ask, bro. Got 18. So I'm personally somewhere in between. It really is my year and going good so far. I mean, it's been a bit rough from here to there, but you gotta be honest. Every year is gonna be a little bit rough. So in comparison to some of the other years, I'm not doing too bad right now. But you know, stress is stress is stress. You know, I've been spending a lot of time trying to find positive things to focus on in my life, which I have a lot. But sometimes when you're feeling that stress, you know, financial, occupational, interpersonal, whatever, you know, it can be very easy to forget that you have a lot of these lifelines, you have a lot of these positive things in your life. I'm very lucky. I'm aware that not everyone has the support system that I do. But, you know, it's a complicated scenario. Anything I say can sound backhanded or like it's not enough. All I can say is that I hope everyone finds, you know, that anchor for them. Someone, something, and anyone who can afford it. Try to find a good therapist. I think everyone should probably be in therapy. Not like full-blown sessions every week, not, you know, any psychiatric medications, but just someone to talk to who's unbiased. And, you know, not in your life for any other reason. People who use their family for therapy tend to, in my experience, find themselves in more trouble than those who don't. Now I work in the mental health field. I don't know if I ever talked about that. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, but everything I say starts to sound like I'm at work, and I'm not going to do all that right now. But either way, find something positive. I'm going to pop in another piece of gum, and we'll move on to the last poll that I have to talk about. The last one is favorite types of videos on my channel. So I put a few options. Collection videos, drink reviews, rambles, and other. Let me know down below. Other got 0%. Rambles got 9%. Drink reviews got 27%. And collection videos got 65%. This is all 11 votes. I kind of can tell that collection videos and pickups were my most popular because they're the only ones I have that breached 1,000. They're really the only ones that breach 500, 200 sometimes. Drink reviews, they do pretty good. I do a lot of them. I'm not the best drink reviewer. I still think that goes to a Slipped in the Shadows ASMR. It's definitely the goat. But I don't think I do too bad. And 27% of you seem to agree with me. And rambles, I kind of ramble in every single video. A lot of the time, I just throw ramble on there because I talked a lot about random shit. Went off on a tangent, and then, like I'm doing right now, but moving on. And that is the end of the community post section. Quite a bit of interaction from everyone. A lot of comments were left. Thank you all for the support, like I said, in pretty much every video. It really has meant a lot to me. But yeah, that's the end of the main part. We have miscellaneous topics. First off, I'm really proud of it. I got my first gameplay on the channel. Low quality, sure. Or I'll call it lo-fi. That's what I call every other video I've been doing so far, but very excited for that. I have some new games that I plan on playing for them, which I'll get to that towards the end of this next part. But the only other topic I wanted to cover briefly was that I cleaned up some playlists, made some new ones. First off, a bunch of the mainstays, all lo-fi ASMR. That is related to every video that I'm doing right now. Without a professional mic, without a professional camera, without any professional editing. That's where all this is gonna go. When I eventually do upgrade my setup, I plan to abandon that unless I'm purposefully making lo-fi content at any point. And I don't mean abandon it, but just so that it's neatly, this is the lo-fi stuff, and this is what I would be doing now when I got there. So that's the goal. And of course we have collections, rambles, drink reviews, and then minimal/no talking ASMR. I think that one's new. But I also changed one that was already there. I had one called Sound Assortment. I changed it to my favorite sounds because when I was looking at it, I'm like, the minimal no talking and the sound assortment had almost the exact same videos. It was a bit unorganized. So I'm turning it on my favorite sounds, and I'm only gonna add videos so that when there's a sound or a trigger or something in there that I genuinely like. And I deleted most of the videos out of it, left like 2 or 3. So that one's been updated, and I think it's a lot better now. I made 4 new playlists as well. First one being 60-second game reviews, 60-second-ish. This is pretty much just because I do have some other ideas for shorts, and if you were, for whatever reason, only interested in these 60-second game reviews, and you have to scroll through my shorts to find them, like, it's not organized right. So that's what that playlist will be for. And then that new project I started working on, my favorite musicians, albums, and songs. I'm trying to come up with a better name for that. I thought about calling it like the music breakdown or something. Let me know what you guys think down below. I don't know what to call it, but it's pretty much going to be a playlist about, I'm going to be talking about all my favorite artists. It's going to be one long video, but it was over an hour with me just talking about Fall Out Boy. So I figured, let me do the cheap YouTuber thing and just break it up into different videos. Gives me a chance to kind of catch my breath, my thoughts, do a little bit of prep before each video. Because if I tried to do it all in one video, it would be like 8 hours, way too long. And I don't have the capabilities of actually editing or doing that. So, we'll see. But I did start that playlist. And then of course, I have 2 playlists for gameplays. One is called All Gameplays, where I'm going to put all the videos in release order, because I don't plan on doing all of Arkham Asylum in one go. I plan on implementing 2 or 3 games while I'm in this lo-fi era. And as I do the videos, they'll be uploaded in whatever order. And I have another playlist for just Batman Arkham Asylum playthrough, because that's the only gameplay I have up so far. But I will probably put a playlist for every game that I play, or every game that I play that I plan to play more than once. Arkham Asylum I plan on beating. Arkham City I plan on playing and beating. And that'll probably have its own, or maybe I'll just call it Arkham Saga playthrough. But yeah, the other games I want to play, Metroid Prime Remastered, I plan on starting a second save file for playthroughs only. Skyrim, I want to play and mess around in. Minecraft, maybe. Batman Arkham City, those are the ones so far. And of course I'll keep going with Arkham Asylum, obviously. But that is because for right now, I'm just going to do it on my Switch the way I did it last time, but at night so that there's less reflections. That's just the only thing I can come up with right now. That will work. So, we'll see. But that is the end of that section. All that is left is to go for my general channel statistics. First off, total subs, I'm at 325. That's pretty awesome. That's dope. I had a big jump on the 25th of April. I got 23 new subs. Since the start of Rush Week, number 1, numero uno, 22 of my subs came from videos, 1 came from shorts, according to the YouTube Analytics app. So very cool. Looking at the channel views / viewer trends, I put, let's see, it says 4,887 views during Rush Weeks. For the total of April, 5,778. Significant increase from my channel standards. I got 3.1 thousand more than the month before. 3.1 thousand more than normal. Or like my average. 1.4 thousand new viewers on videos. 681 new viewers on shorts. 269 returning viewers on videos. 39 on shorts. Of returning viewers, 86% watch videos only, 3% watch shorts only, and 11% watch both. Typically, I receive 110 to 200 views in the first 28 days of that video's life. How viewers find me? 43.8% find me through the shorts feed. 20.9% find me through suggested videos. 13% find me in the browse features. 10.6% find me through YouTube search. And 11.8% find me through other. And then, of course, I have the dreaded statistic that every YouTuber brings up when they feel like their channel is struggling. I'm only bringing it up because it was listed. This is no pressure. If you're following me and you don't want to subscribe, I'll understand. You're not vibing with the content. But 61% of my viewers are not subscribed. 39% are. So, for those of you that are a part of the 39%, welcome to the family. 61%. I just hope that you guys enjoy your time here while you're on your way to finding bigger and better channels. Let's see, what other stats do we have? Just a little bit, we're nearing the end of it. All we have left is watch hours. During rush weeks, I got 179.8 watch hours, 248 monthly total, which is a significant increase by my channel standards. 58.1 more watch hours than I normally receive. And according like a fool, I hit my phone with the hat that I'm wearing. I knew that was gonna happen, but moving on. Like I was saying, according to Big YouTube, I have 2,076 valid public watch hours on my videos. So, not too shabby. I say that anyway. I don't actually know what I should be at based on my other stats, but the last point I have, excuse me, sorry, I had to burp. I know, disgusting, right? Don't judge me. Yeah, the last stat that I have here is to move to the first tier of monetization, I'll need to get 175 more subs and 924 more public watch hours. Both of those things will happen in time. I'm not trying to rush them. I do feel a big sense of relief now that the rush weeks are over. I'm definitely going to do it again. I'm going to do them a lot more often than I originally said I was going to. I said I was going to do it twice this year. 4 weeks in total. I'm definitely going to do it whenever I have the energy, because sometimes I just have more energy for videos than normal. I think once I have a week's worth of ideas, I'm just going to do that. Because it did a lot of good for my channel. And I think staying on time, being successful with it. It gave me more goals, and I felt a lot more positivity. Just in truth, it felt like I had a lot more of a handle on my progress. Usually when it comes to YouTube, when you get that rhythm of things, YouTube will either support that rhythm or constantly remind you that it's not what they want out of your channel, so they won't push you. Some of my videos did not break 100 views. I am used to that. Most of my videos do not. They kind of do that after the fact, randomly, when YouTube's like, actually watch this video for some reason. That was 4 months ago. Again, not complaining, but it's just kind of when I'm doing it like this, when I'm really focused on getting more content out, doing more shorts, mixing it up, and you see that immediate, gratification, right? It does feel, you get that more positive. You're like, all right, I did something, and there was a positive change. So it's not like it's all in big, the YouTube algorithm's hands to support you. So one day I'll be monetized, I think. Genuinely, I believe that. I really need to learn how to adjust ads. I don't know how to change that. If you guys know, please tell me, can I change how to remove ads or move them to different parts of the video? If I'm not monetized, can I do that at all? I don't know how to do that. I tried YouTubing it, I Googling it, but it feels like I'm getting outdated information because all the widgets and options they're telling me to look at don't exist anymore. Either way, let me know down below if you guys have any advice for me, but at the end of the day, that is the end of Rush Weeks 1 and 2. Let me know what you'd like to see more of from the channel. I have another several weeks worth of ideas, but I've had that list going for a long time, and who knows how many of those videos I'm actually going to make. My motivation changes all the time, my excitement changes, and what I want to talk about changes quite often, so we'll see. But just know, I will be back to my regularly scheduled program for the foreseeable future. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday release windows, with, of course, some occasional shorts. I do have a lot of ideas for shorts, and now that I found at least a somewhat better way to do them without having to one hand hold the camera, I think I'm probably going to be doing a lot more shorts. We'll see. But I think the only reason I'm incentivized to do that is because they tend to do better for no reason at all. Just kind of randomly, they seem to do better on my channel. So I'm gonna move on now. I'm gonna go relax, watch some Netflix or Disney Plus with my fiance, whatever we settle on. Maybe play some Oblivion. But before I do all that, I'm gonna test out another gameplay with all the lights off and see how reflective it looks at night. I'll let you guys know the details of my nightly plans. I'm gonna let you go now.